Pima County Public Library presents Story Sketches.
Today's story sketch is The Race. Once in the Sonoran Desert, animals lived wildly, freely, and harmoniously. There was a jackrabbit who thought he was the fastest animal in the whole desert. He always made fun of Desert Tortoise because he thought the Desert Tortoise was the slowest animal in the whole desert. So, a woodpecker, a rattlesnake, and a javelina set up a race for the jackrabbit and the Desert Tortoise. And they also came up with rules. The trail was going to pass lots of animal houses, desert trees, and cacti. The winner would have to pass the largest prickly pear cactus as a finish line. And the winner will be awarded the title of the fastest animal in the Sonoran Desert. In addition to these, the woodpecker said,
"Here are the two important things. First, you cannot cheat, and I mean never. Second, you must stay on the path. Stay!"
Once everyone got settled for the race, the woodpecker yelled,
"The race is going to start!"
The rattlesnake screamed, "Start!" but got delayed rattling. The javelina impatiently waited for the rattle to say her favorite line. But it came after 5 minutes, so the javelina grumpily yelled, "In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1!" and blew her yellow whistle hard enough to let the contestants hear that the race had begun. As soon as the excited jackrabbit heard the whistle, he zoomed so fast to run that the Desert Tortoise was left twirling around. After a while, the Desert Tortoise got back on his feet to start the race. After running for a couple of hours, the jackrabbit stopped and, breathlessly looking behind him, said to himself, "That the slowest Desert Tortoise must be miles away. I can rest a little bit and still could get to the finish line first." So the jackrabbit found a giant palo verde tree on the side of the path and laid down to rest. Pretty soon, the shade of the tree made him relaxed, and he felt like taking a nap. He thought, "A little nap won't hurt. I run very fast and will definitely be the winner." Then he dozed off. After about 2 hours later, the jackrabbit found himself waking up and covering his ears because of loud noises. He heard animals happily chanting, "Desert Tortoise!" That was a sight of horror to him. He hopped out in his full speed towards the finish line. But from a distance, he saw that the Desert Tortoise had crossed the finish line. There were cheers, whoops, screams, and yells filling the air. With little hope, he rushed over to the rattlesnake and yelled, "I should have won!" But the rattlesnake, who was rattling her rattle, said, "Remember what we said. If you cross the largest prickly pear cactus, you'd win." So the jackrabbit walked home very glumly. Back where the race had ended, animals were even happier than before because the jackrabbit had learned a lesson. Slow and steady will win the race.